What's up, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac season 5, episode 15. I believe, baby, it is going down. It seems like Miss Wendy, she cannot stop saying that she got degrees after degrees after degrees. Lady, would you give it a break? Would you give it a rest, Wendy? You're doing way too much. What about you being loving? What about you being kind? What about you, being humble? What about you having more to your character than just degrees? Because that's all you are, is degrees. So if you didn't have them degrees, you would be what? Nobody? I was like, your whole life is based upon a piece of paper and learning history, probably history you can't even use, baby. You're doing way too much, girl. Get a life and stop it. Like, you don't have anything else. You don't have no charisma. You're not charismatic. You're not helpful. Do you have charity? Do you give away? Do you sacrifice for other people? Like, why do we got to keep hearing what you're doing, Wendy? We don't care. We don't care that your father worked at Wendy's and became manager, so he feels indebted to the company. He feels indebted to the opportunity, so therefore he named you after, Wendy's. Can I get a milkshake? Can I get a cheeseburger, baby? Can I get some chili fries? What's going on? You got that extra hot mustard sauce? What's good, baby? Like, come on. Like, so basically that conversation that Wendy had and how she said it is she's indebted and they're indebted. So therefore, yes, she wants to be sitting at the table, but she don't believe nobody else should be sitting at the table unless they like her. And baby, ain't nobody like you. That's why you're not commentating anymore, because nobody want to be bothered with you. And your Wendy story, can I get some ketchup? Can I get a milkshake? Can I get something on the side? Like, is there anything else to you, Wendy? All we got to hear about is your degrees. You are very insecure. Only thing you care about is your degrees. You fasten them degrees more than you fasten your kids and talk about them or put them on a pedestal. Or your husband. All we hear about degrees. Let it go. Get a chill pill. We know your degrees is a sound bite for Real Housewives of Potomac. We know they ain't nothing else. And at least your degrees didn't get you on TV, but you damn sure using them degrees to be on this show and to have a sound bite and seem like you're important and you're better than the other ladies. I would pick each and one of the other ladies over you and a heartbeat because they actually really have a heartbeat. So anyways, let's get to it, baby. What's going on, Nikki? What's going on? Happy days. I'm still under the weather, baby. Hey, babe. Felicia Butler, what's going on? Felicia Butler, are you drunk tonight? Because she kept saying degrees all night. Did you drink every time she said one? Hey, Mo, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Hey, Kay, what's going on with you? What's going on with Jennifer Miller? What's going on, baby? So anyways, yes, this lady gets on my nerves. She's up there with Evelyn now. There's only 2 people in reality TV that I don't like. Evelyn Lozada's one of them, and Wendy is getting there. She's almost there, baby, but she's doing way too much, and she keep coming for Karen. Like, there's nothing about you. Like, okay, we went down a whole rundown about your family is this, your family is that, and your husband can't be bothered with his family because of y'all having some discretion, some disagreement, y'all don't like each other. After that, you bring nothing else to the show but trying to jump in somebody's business, trying to be important. And I blame the ladies on the show. They letting Wendy take the lead. Why are y'all letting Wendy take the lead on your stage? Like, come on. And let me tell you, Wendy's going to be around for a long time because of the producer of the show. I think, is it True Entertainment? Whatever production company produced this show, he's in love with Wendy. He thinks Wendy is the best thing next to sliced bread. He thinks she makes honey. She thinks she make fried eggs. You know what I mean? Like, he's in love with Wendy and he's praising her, and he's like, I've never seen a woman that's so dynamic and so wonderful. How? Where? What you watching? Like, she's getting on our nerves, and that's why you got her there, and she gonna keep doing the same shit. She make me sick. So anyways, let's get to the situation. Let me see what y'all saying. This cast got zero chemistry. Fake. Amen. They are not even good at acting like they like each other. I know. Felicia. Facts. Wendy. Bad body. I know her back. I mean, she ain't even got no ass. She ain't got nothing back then. She be wanting to wear clothes that show figure, baby. You ain't got no figure. You look like a football player. What are you talking about? You doing too much. And that weave that you be having in your head, there ain't no part. She be covering up the weave to cover up the rest of the little hair you got on your head. Like, miss me with that. Hello. Hey, what's up? Hey. So, Cara, what's going on? So, anyways, let's get into it. She Lumpty Dumpty. Hey, man, Lumpty Dumpty set her on the wall. She's Mr. Potato Head. Look, she's sickening. She's so sickening. You know, she's so sickening. Look, I'm feeling sick as shit. I'm sitting up here talking about this lady like it ain't nobody's business. This lady is sickening. Like, she needs to fall back. She needs to get a life. And you want to brag about Wendy's? Like, that's embarrassing. You shouldn't tell nobody that story. You know what I mean? That means that, you know, your family's indebted to everything in America because, you know, they gave you an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, you don't see anything wrong with anything else going on in society as long as you got your opportunity, as long as you made something and you took something, you got something. So basically that's what she was saying, and she's going to, her and her family will be tap dancing for the United States. It is what it is. And then also, you know, see, I hate hey, Norris, Tony. So anyways, well, her situation, she just does too much. I mean, so much. Okay, for instance, she said her father was a manager at Wendy's and Blase the third, right? So therefore, you guys know she doesn't come from money. So therefore, she does have debt. Because how she paid for them 4 degrees and how the husband paid for his 4 degrees when he has been, you know, not associating with his family. So therefore, the family didn't have money to pay for them degrees. So therefore, what does she have to do? She has to take student loans after loans after loans after loans after loans, baby. And it's probably making a bare minimum. And so it's just, and then also, why didn't Wendy mention her stepfather? Talk about what he did for a living. Let's talk about that, baby. So anyways, let's get to the situation. So Giselle, she's sitting here acting like she is getting ready to go to Portugal. But she called Jamal and he just clicked the phone. He just clicked the phone on. He just put on the answer machine. He was not trying to hear her or trying to talk to her or whatever the case may be. I was like, okay. And now it's coming to a head where people are calling out, you know, Giselle's fake relationship. Even Robin has some shit to say. Robin was like, where is he? Like, where is he? Like, why is he getting off the hook that he's not around? Why are you not bringing him around? Is it real? Is it a mystery, man? Like, she was feeling a certain type of way too as well. Hopefully they bring Wendy's situation up too as well and show how fraudulent she is. And we got Wendy, she's on the phone with Robin basically talking about, oh yeah, Monique got the nerve. Oh, and also Wendy said her husband is booked and busy when Giselle was like, oh, my husband is booked. Oh, my boyfriend is booked and busy. Come on, Wendy, stop lying. Eddie is not booked and busy. When the last time he went to trial, baby? Come on, let's stop it. Let's stop. So anyways, we got Wendy. She's on the phone with Robin and she's feeling a certain type of way about Monique actually counter filing charges, you know, 2nd degree charges, assault charges against, you know, Candace. So they was like, oh my God, that's totally wrong. I wanted to believe that she was sorry. No, if someone is filing charges against you and you can actually prove that maybe they instigated in the altercation, right, had something to do with the altercation, they're just not innocent, and you can actually bring that to a judge, you actually tell your lawyer, oh, Wendy, I forgot your husband don't see judges. Oh, wait. So anyways, so Monique got a lawyer that actually liked to take things to trial. So Monique's lawyer was like, you know what, we gonna countersue. Why wouldn't she not? Why would she just sit there and be still? Nobody would sit there and be still. Nobody. If you got the money and you can afford an attorney, why would you sit there and let Candace get the upper hand, you know, in a situation which I believe is Monique's fault, and Monique should have never put her hand on that one, because that's just all that they are using this season is Monique's situation, and that's it. And then on top of that, they ain't even filming about, we barely even even get to see Monique, but they're talking about it, so she can't, voice her side, her opinion, how she's acting and how she's feeling. But yet we get to hear from people like Wendy that we don't even like. Well, at least I don't. And we got to hear from her. We all expect it from Giselle and Robin because they've been having beef with her for the longest. Now, Wendy, I'm just so disappointed. Well, I'm disappointed in you. That's what it is. I'm disappointed that your degrees define you. I'm disappointed that there's nothing else to you but degrees. Like, how does your heart really beat? How does blood really flow through your veins when you predicate everything about yourself is just having degrees and going to school, baby? You lost out on life because you still broke. So moving on from that situation, we got Monique. Monique ends up meeting with Karen, and she wants to address the situation with Karen. Like, yo, girl, you said that I should be locked up or locked up, or you're giving, Candace the idea to bring in the criminal justice system, to bring in, lawsuits or whatever. Karen was like, yo, listen, baby, I didn't even mean it like that, girl. This is the problem. If I can't fight, so if somebody beat me up like the way you beat her up, I'm calling the cops. That's the first thing I know how to do. And of course, we understand what Karen. Hey, what's up, Ralph? What's going on? We understand. Hey, what's up, Miss T? What's going on? We need to, Felicia Butler had the drinking game, about, I wish I should have went to the store and got some liquor, baby, and drank every time she said, degrees. I was like, it's just really annoying, and Bravo thinks it's cute, and the producer thinks it's cute too as well, because he is, in awe of Wendy. Like, come on, she ain't the only one that got degrees. Phaedra Park got degrees too. A lot of people got degrees, baby, and they ain't on TV acting the ass out of themselves. If she was my professor, I would be embarrassed to think that there's nothing to her. She has, no creativity. She has no personality. Only thing that she has is my degrees, and basically trying to call women B-words and trying to belittle the women around her by mentioning her degrees, basically saying that she's better, but they living better than you. The women on the show are living better than you, and they're not in debt like you. Even Robin's living better than you, because allegedly the debt that Robin's in and you allegedly in is two different brackets, baby. 2 different brackets. So miss me with the bull crap. So anyways, with this situation, I don't know why Karen said to Monique, she said something. She goes, I'm bewildered. It's bittersweet. She says it's bittersweet. When she's talking about the vacation with Ashley, I don't know why she say it's bittersweet. I don't know what she meant by bittersweet. It's bittersweet that, she's talking to Mo. It's bittersweet that she's going on vacation. Mo's not going there. So whatever the case is, Monique is like, yes, okay, about the trip. It's better that I don't go on a trip. There's other things I need to do. So they're basically really trying to ice out Mo and do her like that. You know what I mean? If the shoe was on the other feet, they would want somebody to have some type of compassion for them, or at least try to work with them to see their improvement and see what they are trying to change and work towards. But they're basically shunning Monique and dogging her out. That is not sisterly love. That's not empowerment. And that's basically trying to throw her to the wolves, because now you feel like she's beneath you because of a behavior that she displayed on TV, and what she did to Candace. But people make mistakes. Is what do you do after? So basically, don't make no mistakes around these type of ladies, because this is how they gonna dog you out. And it's a real mistake, because it's facing consequences where she has to hire a lawyer. Candace got to get a lawyer, and they're taking it to court. So it is what it is. Hey, Jennifer Mill. Yeah, we would have been tore up. I wouldn't have been able to put on a camera. So we got Michael. Michael saying basically he's going to be home. He's going to be watching Dean. He's going to be the best father possible. He's talking about, Eva, the babysitter, she don't need to stay late because I will be home. I'm going to have Dean with me, Blase the third. He goes, I'm going to be here. I'm going to put him to bed. And, he doesn't follow through. Or he gets there late, and he's feeling a certain type of way, and he doesn't like to be questioned and told what to do, when to do, and how to do it. So I don't know how that situation is going to work out unless Ashley stays the yes woman. I don't know how long Ashley's going to stay with Michael, because, on Ashley Instagram, all she does is post, pictures and things about how great her and Michael relationship is. Maybe he changed, maybe he didn't, but in all, she's happy with the kids, but I don't think she's happy with the spot in life with Michael. The money's comfortable, having the baby's comfortable, but there's some things that she feels like she's not valuing herself at all, and she's getting played and mistreated too as well. And Michael is not the husband that she ultimately thought that he was going to be, because he just wanted to have fun with Ashley. He wanted a biracial woman that looked good, looked beautiful, could be his trophy wife, and then Ashley flipped the script and got pregnant, and he's bothered by that. He's upset with that. And it's funny how these ladies like Robin, and Ashley are giving Michael excuses of why he should cheat because they're pregnant, because this ain't Michael's first time having a child. He has adult children, so therefore he should know how to behave and treat his wife well and respect her and understand that she's in a public eye and what he does affects her, but he don't care because he's worried about his needs. And Juan and Robin's like, Juan did this to me, Juan did that when I was pregnant, when I first had the baby, he wasn't either there and he finally got it right. Like, they're making excuses like it's okay. What about if you would have did that? The baby wouldn't have survived, or Child Protective Services would have been there. So stop making excuses, because every man ain't like these men and also Portia's man, Dennis McKinley, that as soon as you give birth to a baby, they're ready to run the streets and do you in and dog you out. That's crazy. Like, stop making excuses, because it don't supposed to be like that. But so Ashley is talking to, Michael and having a conversation with him, Blasing the third, about him being around, being home, and also talking about Monique. And Ashley basically saying that she is writing a statement for Monique. She got Monique's back because Monique had her back. And especially when everybody was going against her about Michael being out here in these streets and grabbing booties and butts and booties. And so, and she was like, she had my back. And the cameras went to Monique's house because Monique said the cameras in the basement doesn't work. And allegedly that's where the incident took place with Michael. So the way that Ashley's talking about how she has to have Monique back, how Monique was there for her, I really think there was cameras in the basement that actually worked. And Monique didn't do Ashley like that. I really do. So anyways, Ashley is going to be writing a statement for Monique and to help her win her case when Miss Candace was out here and she had a butter knife and she was yelling and screaming in her house. So Ashley is going to help Monique out because, she's down with Monique. And then we have, this lady, she's upset. She wants to talk to Karen about her, Karen questioned her degrees. Do you have anything else to talk about? No, you don't. You already talked about everything. You put everything out on Front Street. Ain't nothing left to the situation. You ain't working as a commentator. You ain't doing none of that. So basically you got to go back to a conversation with Karen and you want to address it. And the production is helping her do this too as well, because they think that she's the new breakout star of Real Housewives of Potomac, and some women are putting her on a pedestal, and they could if they want to, but I'm just not the one. I don't like her. That's it. And so we get to this situation. Ashley's talking about, not being too happy, being nervous about the situation of, leaving the baby at home. So she's feeling a certain type of way. And she's asking ladies, have they talked to their significant others and things like that. So, it's one of them situations where Ashley is going through it and she ain't going to be able, she's going through it. So she can't really defend herself like she normally would, because Ashley knows how to read. And Karen says everything was okay with her and Ray once Ray apologized to her, and once Ray said that she was a soldier and he's thankful for her bailing him out. Their relationship is in a better place. Jamal finally gets in contact with Giselle. It was only for a few seconds, and then the conversation is over. And then we get to the dinner conversation, and then Giselle asks Ashley about her relationship with Michael, what's going on. She was like, I'm okay. I wasn't in it all the way, but now I'm in it all the way. And Giselle making faces and basically judging Ashley about Michael. But what about your situation with Jamal? He had babies on you. He was cheating with the same congregation that you were sitting next to. He was out here running the streets. He got more children. He got more baby mama than a little bit. He's up there with Future, when it comes to baby mamas. So, Giselle's being judgmental, even though Jamal, whatever you want to do with him, do with him. Michael, whatever you want to do with him. They're not great catches at all. But for her to be judgmental, and also last episode speak, about Ashley, and say, like, I'm not worried about the situation, but now she wants to kind of like dog Ashley out when she's in no better predicament. And then we got Miss Wendy. See this weave, see this hair? I mean, just cheap. She just threw oil sheen and baby oil on her hair, and that's it. And she gelled down the front because she ain't got none in the back. But so Miss Wendy, she wants to address Karen again. And basically, she's agreeing with Giselle that her husband's booking busy. Like, why do you gotta co-sign what Giselle says? Why do you have to say anything about your husband booked and busy? Nobody's talking about your husband because nobody cares. At least people care about the other husband, but nobody cares. So she has to jump in the conversation. My husband's booked and busy. Stop lying. So, and also, Wendy was, making little sounds and little faces when Ashley was like, she's gonna work it out. Like, mind your business. Like, you doing too much. You know what the woman's going through. You already think you're better than her. You already think you got a better husband than her, a better life than her. Okay, then leave it alone. Why you gotta be all shady? Why everything with you gotta be shady? Why can't you just have empathy for the women? You don't have empathy for nobody but yourself. And it was just so sad when when Ashley was like, I was crying last night. Wendy jumped in. I was crying too. Wendy is a pick me female. All she is pick me. Nobody wants to pick you. I mean, like, the desperation. So we know you are broke. You are desperate. Like, yo. So anyways, let's get to Karen. So Karen's like, what's going on with Jamal, baby? I haven't said, have you talked to Jamal? Blasing the third. Giselle was like, oh yes, I did talk to Jamal. He's booked and busy. And then Wendy jumps in, oh yeah, Eddie's booked and busy too. I was like, Lord have mercy. And so Karen is like, yo, so, Karen is looking at her like, okay, come on, let's, so he's booked and busy. And then so Giselle's basically saying, why, really looking at her like, why you asking me that? Karen was like, well, I have not seen Jamal support you in Potomac at all. You're always alone in Potomac. I don't see him with you. You at these events, you everywhere by yourself, and you're supposed to have a man. Where is he? And that's when she go, he booked and busy. Yeah, he's booked and busy somewhere else. And Karen is like, is Jamal proud of you? Is he proud of you, Giselle? And she was like, I ain't even worried about if he's proud of me or not. I don't need that. I was like, Lord. Because if your man's proud of you and he's happy with you and he wants to be with you and everything else like that, you already know it's good. What's going on, Miss Nina Bug? How you doing, baby girl? What's going on, Mo? What's going on, LSW? What's going on, Ralph? What's going on, Nicki Minaj? Wendy needs to sit down and take 18 seats. Child got 100 degrees but don't have a single thought in her head. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Ashley hair was weird too. That huge bun. I know. I was like, what is she trying to go with, an old type look from back in the 40s or the 50s, but she couldn't just really pull it off. You know what I mean? She had to put some oil sheen and some lotion in there. Ralph, okay, Mary Jane is reading Wendy in her hair. Lord, that lady gets on my nerve. LSW, that headband and Giselle head. I know it's terrible, but we already know Giselle has no fashion sense whatsoever, Mo. Jamal is nothing I would let on top of me. Just saying facts. Happy days, messy. Miss T. Dollar Tree. Jamal don't want Giselle. Too many women in them church. Too many women in that church that are ready to let him lay hands and put the holy water on them and bless them with the eggplant. Jennifer Miller. Giselle is wearing one of Robin dollar hats. Y'all are wrong. Ralph, I laugh every time I see that bird. Happy days, gross. Ralph, happy days having a baby with the crypt keeper anyways. I know he is a crypt keeper. Facts, Ralph, facts. Crypt keeper. Middleton, I want to know where Monique sat at the reunion. I know. You remember how long it took from Michael to finally even agree to try to have a baby with Ashley? Yes, Miss T. He didn't want no baby. He didn't want none of that. Facts. Linnell, hey, what's up? What's going on, baby? I don't see you right now, but Ralph, Michael's like 80 years old. He needs to sit down somewhere. You know, he ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey, Linnell, what's going on, baby? Okay, Michael is messed up. The first night he messed up the first night he did. Ralph, right? If they can't give Portia a second chance, they can't give Monique a second chance. Facts all day. Like they killing the situation. So back to Karen. Karen is like, yo, so if that's your man, where is he? If that is your boyfriend, he wasn't last night, where's your man? Where is he? Ain't he proud of you? Don't he want to be seen with you? And Giselle was shocked and surprised. But after she was being that shady to Ashley, knowing Ashley's going through all types of shit, you know what I mean? But she wants to dig into Ashley because Ashley's weak and vulnerable right now. So it is what it is. But Ashley deserves every bit of the shit that she gonna get, and she's getting it. And then here comes this lady. Look at her. Just look at her. Just look at them eyebrows. Look at them eyelashes. Just look at her. Look at that dry ass hair. Just look at her, Lord. Mo, you was absolutely right about Wendy. So, you know, and she had to jump in the conversation as usual. She needs to mind her business. You know, she's never ever gonna mind her business. She's gonna stay in somebody else's business. That's just the way it is. It's just gonna be that situation, and the producers like her, so she gonna be around. Just like, oh, baby, you do too much. And then Giselle was like, I don't need him around. Giselle was like, I don't need him around. I know that headband is terrible. I don't even know why she put it on, because them edges is bad. So Giselle was like, Karen, I don't need him around. I don't need him to be proud of me. I don't need that. And Giselle was like, why are you worried about him? You ain't having sex with him. Apparently you ain't either. That's why you got to keep broadcasting that you are doing the nasty with him. You done said it on Watch What Happens Live. You done did it on that TV, that, you know, the chat room. You done did too much, baby. So therefore, you know, you bragging about something. We already seen this when Karen was bragging about her and Ray doing it, you know, doing it, and come to find out they haven't been doing it. So that's what you doing. You're following in Karen's footsteps, lying and being judgmental at the same time. Like, I wouldn't even brag about being with Jamal. And then Robin feeling some type of way too as well, because Robin, she done jumped into the situation. Karen is like, girl, and the reason why Karen jumped in and zoomed in on Giselle, because she's watching Giselle judge Ashley, judge her relationship, trying to ask, you know, Karen, oh, so you mad at Ray because you paid his debt and he didn't pay you back, trying to get all up in her business, all up in Ashley's business, like she has a prince, like she has a king, like she has a man, that wears a chastity belt. You know. And so Robin, she jumps into the situation, and Robin was like, yeah, come on, like if you're happy with him and you're in love, you love him, why won't you share it with us? Why won't you share it with your friends? You know, we share our husbands and we share everything with each other. Why ain't you sharing it? So even Robin's feeling a certain type of way, because where's Jamal? When your best friend on the show, the best friend that you're supposed to have in real life, she don't know who Jamal is. She hasn't seen Jamal. You know, something is wrong. Something just ain't right. Keep Sweat. Something just ain't right. So, you know, you got that situation. And so Robin is feeling a certain type of way. She was like, yeah, my husband is getting hit on by other husbands out here, Michael Darby and things like that, allegedly. And now you get to keep Jamal away. That ain't fair. And then Giselle got upset. Giselle was feeling a certain type of way. Giselle done jumped in and was like, oh, I don't be getting mad or getting upset at what Karen's saying or when Juan wants to buy rings. So basically she's saying you don't even got no close friends, no family members that you can call to have your husband buy a ring for you, and he don't even know your style or your taste to even get a ring for you, and I end up doing that for you, and I didn't act like it was a big deal, and I gave him camera time too as well, and she probably said he didn't even have enough money to get the ring that was $8,000. So, you know, Giselle's feeling like a certain type of way, and she's throwing up in Robin's face, well, your husband's coming to me looking for rings and shit, and I got your back once you have mine. Girl, you don't have her back at all. You shaded her when she had her event, you know, the hat place. You goes, oh, I'm here to help her pay her taxes. That is shade, baby. What's going on, Beauty B? What's going on? I bet if you look up hypocrite in the dictionary, you would see Giselle. What? Is Hickerson here? Oh, Hickerson. Hey, Hickerson, what's going on? Hickerson, you know what? I went back to the last live, and your comment was like the second comment, and I didn't see it. I want to say sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry of what happened to you. I'm sorry that you lost your family member and everything else like that. And it has been a whole year since you lost someone that you love dearly to your heart. And I didn't address that in the chat because I didn't see it, because when I start off the videos, I just be running my mouth. So I'm sorry for your loss, for real, and much love to you and your family. So we get back to, so Giselle is being shady as shit, and Giselle was like, all I want is Robin to be my friend. All I want is Robin to have my back, have my back. When you don't have her back, when you make fun of her, when she's doing little things, you know, trying to sell houses and homes and shit like that, you come in there, you know, you picked out how worse the place was. You even pointed out how bad the neighborhood was. You do too much. So you can throw jabs at Robin and Robin can't say nothing? Come on. Too much. And so we got Ashley. Ashley's upset. She don't know what's going on. Her husband ain't home. The baby's tired. She's freaking out. She's freaking out because she wants to be there, but she's also freaking out that he might be out there cheating. He might be out there doing what he did before. And so she's panicking like, oh my God, her life is flashing before her eyes, where she's really going to have to leave Michael, and she's really going to have to stand on her word, because she said, if he's out there and he does anything else, I'm going to leave him over and over. And it, like, her life is right before her eyes right now. It's right in her eyes. And she's feeling like, oh my God, my world is ending. And she's calling Michael, and Michael's out here chilling. Michael sound intoxicated. Michael sound like he just went outside of the bar and got on the phone with her. So, you know, you have that situation. And so they hang up, but Michael ends up going home and telling Ashley that he's sorry, Blase the third. But she was panicking because she felt that he was going to embarrass her again and then cheat on her again, that she's not good enough. And she's already going through depression. She's already feeling like she's not Ashley anymore. She feels like her life is dedicated to her child now, and there's no romance, there's no love right now. It's just her and baby D. And now she's leaving again, and Michael's out here running these streets. Michael got money. He's gonna run the streets. He's gonna run the streets, baby. He got money, baby. When the man got money, he gonna be running the streets, especially if he only married you for a certain reason. Now you're switching it up. That's right, Jones. Giselle facial expression changed when Karen started to question her relationship. Did you hear First Lady cousin? I know. It's all like Giselle. Giselle is a mess. She's definitely a mess. She thinks she can question everybody, but nobody can question her. And that's the point that Karen is trying to make about Giselle. It's not fair. And so she's feeling a certain type of way. So her and Robin, they end up, you know, meeting up later on, Blase the third. And Giselle basically tells her, like, listen, Robin, you need to have my back. And she was like, you need to tell when everybody's coming up against me, tell them to shut the hell up. Tell them to shut the hell up. You're supposed to have my back, Robin. And she was like, you know, I did have your back, but, you know, this mystery man. She was like, he's not a mystery man. His name is Jamal. So, you know, you have that situation. So basically, Giselle is checking Robin to let Robin know, okay, that shit was cute, but next time, make sure you have my back. He ain't no mystery man. And then Giselle continues to shade Robin and say, like, you live with your ex-husband. You trying to be back with your ex-husband. So it is. And then Giselle got on this red shirt. She got on that bandana on her head, and she got on army fatigue pants, like crazy. Like, what do you got on, Giselle? Who dressed you? You go to the Salvation Army? At least she's dressing on a budget, because Wendy ain't. I don't know what Wendy's wearing. So we have that situation. And, you know, Robin is feeling a certain type of way. Robin said in her confession, if we are really your friends, And if, Jamal is really your man, why can't he come around us? Why can't he be around us? Why don't you want to share it? Why don't we get to see him? Knowing that you guys have a relationship, a real relationship, where's the evidence? You know what I mean? So Robin is questioning, like, yo, if this is your real man, we're your real friends, then why can't you bring him around? Why can't he be a part of the circle like everybody else is? We sharing our man. So she's in her confessional calling out Giselle, telling about Giselle, if this your real man and you're in a real relationship, when your own friend do some shit like that, shit ain't good. Your own friend? I mean, this is your girl. You guys supposed to be rocking. And she says that about you in the confessional. Shit ain't sweet no more. Shit is not sweet no more. And I think Robin is realizing she needs to get out and garner her own attention, garner her own fans, and garner something for herself so she can stay on solid ground. Because if anybody needs to show, it's Robin and Wendy, So, oh yeah, this is a hairstyle that she was talking about. Yeah, it was just too poofy. She didn't put it in the correct ponytail and fold it up under and everything else like that. She just put the dry ass hair up in a ball, twitched it around the top, and then pulled it out and said, okay. And then she found a bandana, put around her head. Yes, Ashley be doing the most sometimes. Ashley be acting like she's poor. But it seems like Michael be having her on the budget, baby. So, Karen goes to see Ashley and asks Ashley how's everything working out. Ashley was like, yo, listen, I got into a real bad argument with Michael because he came home late, blah, blah, third. And so Karen was like, so are you concerned that he might have did something he did before? She goes, no, of course she's concerned. She's saying no because she's trying to basically not ruin her reputation and not make her marriage look as bad as it does look. And she don't want to be any more vulnerable because she put up this front, well, Michael do this, Michael do that, and he could possibly be out there with another woman or whomever he chooses to be with, whatever sex that they are. She's trying to, skip past that because she's going through postpartum depression, and then on top of that, she has to deal with everybody gawking at her relationship with Michael and knowing that it's not the right thing, but she wanted a child and she got it, and she got a child that's gonna have her children gonna have a trust fund. So her children are already better off than she was when she was their age. So she's rolling with the punches. If that's her job is to be married to Michael and roll with the punches, that is what she's doing. Karen said, I see you, baby. You wouldn't get in such a big argument with Michael if you really trust him, you really was on 100% page. But Ashley feels that her and Michael are making leeway because Michael is supposed to call her whenever he has an impulse to run out there and be with somebody else, or he wants to make a frantic decision to jeopardize their marriage. When he wants to get involved with somebody else or do something outrageous, he's supposed to call Ashley first. Picture that one. Picture an 80-year-old man having impulse, can't control themselves, have no nothing, just out here just running wild. Like, what's going on with this situation? Way too much. And Karen is like, girl, you can't fool me, baby. I know why you're upset. I know why you're mad. Because you feel like he might be out there doing something and you're not around. And Ashley was crying and said, I want to go home. I want to go home. Not because she wanted to be with Dean, because she wanted to chase down Michael. Because if people find out that he's cheating again, everybody's going to be like, I thought you were going to leave him. So we get ready and they're going to a retreat. Let me tell you, Candace Dillard came through. Candace Dillard came through the whole trip dressed immaculate. I don't know what Ashley has on. I have no idea what Giselle has on. But, Karen and Candace, flawless, looking good. But Candace, this outfit is really flawless. You go ahead, Candace. Candace came through, baby. She came through, baby. And Robin had on lime green and black, and it didn't really look, it looked like beachy. it looked like Halloween. It wasn't a good look. And then we have Wendy. She has all the dark shadows around her face. Her hairline starts at the middle of her forehead where her eyebrows begin. Like, girl, at least it looked like she put some oil in that head. What should you just do? Throw the wig off and then put it back on? Like, she got no parts in her wig. Like, you can't even see her hairline. Only thing you see is the little, not the ingrown hair all over her forehead. You know, like she got some type of, you know, situation going on. But, you know, and Wendy got into this. The outfit was a nice outfit, but she has no body. Everything on her is just flat. Straight down flat. So the outfit looks terrible because and Karen looked beautiful as usual. She's been dressing her ass off. And so Robin is feeling a certain type of way. Robin is just like, yo, listen, you know, I don't know what's up with Ashley and why Ashley's feeling what she's going through, but I really think there's something more deep and something more going on with Ashley about her getting upset. And then Robin explains that Juan did the same thing that Michael was doing when the baby was small, making excuses, blasé the third. Then we got Wendy. Look at them eyebrows, Lord. And see, look at her hairline. Where is the part? Why is her hair starting on the middle part of her forehead with her eyebrows? And then she got a nerve to talk about somebody and come at people. Get a degree in makeup. That's what you need to do. Get a degree in makeup and get your cosmetology license. That should be the next thing that you do. Get a cosmetologist license and we'll be all right. So Wendy's basically saying, oh, I need to talk to Karen because she questioned my degrees again. Like, you know, she already said that Karen, you know, she already talked to Karen at the dinner table and basically was like, yo, listen, you talked about my degrees and this and that, blasé the third. My father, you know, named me after the restaurant Wendy and my degrees are so important to me, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And you said you put it in a button, you buttoned it up and you sealed it. Why are you unbuttoning it? Why are we talking about it again? So she wants to address Karen because she can't hold on to nothing. So you cannot tell me that she has a happy marriage. The behavior, her attitude, and how self-centered that she is and how she's stuck on a piece of paper and stuck on knowledge that she probably will never use because she's not using none of that knowledge to be on this show. And we don't know if she cheated to get any of them degrees. Yes, I'm saying she cheated. I don't give a damn. So moving on from that situation, you know, the way that she's acting, the way she's coming after Karen because of something she said, and she addressed Karen 3 to 4 times already, and she brought it up. Now she continued to bring it up. You gonna tell me that she's happily married? Eddie can't probably do nothing. Eddie's probably lost in himself and her because he doesn't have access to his family because his family disowned him allegedly, and now it's all about what she wants and how she wants things, and it doesn't seem like he can even have a personality. So he's really a stay-at-home dad, and that's what she has at home, and she really can't afford it. So it is what it is. Here she goes again. I want to talk to Karen about my degrees. Lord have mercy. And we're going to get to the dinner table, and basically she's going to address Karen about, oh my God, you know how important my degrees are? Some sacrificial story, her dissertation, her esthetician, her cosmetology, you know, her final paper that she wrote with 600 pages. Nobody gives a damn. How long ago was that? Like, your students must be ashamed of you. Like, you have to bring, and look what she got on. What kind of mess is that she got on? What kind of mess is that she got on? Look at them green stripes. Come on. So she's doing way too much. I mean, way too much again. She goes, and Karen said, I thought we was done with this situation because you said you buttoned it and you sealed it. Now Karen is moving on. She can't move on because she always wanted to back and forth with Karen because she doesn't have a storyline. She doesn't have anything going on. There's nothing tangible that women could relate to or they see themselves in her at all, point blank, period. You know what I mean? It is what it is. She's not relatable. And finally, she got some curls in that hair. She finally put some water and some spray and some spritz in that hair, so she got a little bit of curls. But why does she have this square thing coming all the way out? Like, why does that hair sit on the top of your forehead? Like, I don't get it. So anyways, she's telling Karen about a story, how she struggled and how she wrote papers after papers after papers. And this is why education is important. And you know, I know the degrees, I don't know what the hell she said. She's just talking about her damn degrees again. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Where does that hair come from? And why does she have to cover up the bang part? Because she got no hair. She ain't got no hair. So anyway, I did this. I struggle. I sacrificed. Like, Lord have mercy. Nobody want to hear your story. Write a book. Write a book or something. Like, you are very boring and we're tired of it. Like, damn, leave us alone. Like, why y'all letting her run like this? Like, she's somebody important. Like, she's anybody to look up to. She's dogging people out and belittling people, and she's also disrespecting the viewers too as well. Nobody cares. So she's back at Karen again. Like, Lord, help me. Because this woman is getting on my last nerve, and that's all she's talking about. Oh, I did this, I did that. Nobody cares. And you know what the sad thing about it is? If people actually do a look into the situation about her 4 degrees, we'll probably find out something really shady about her degrees. And we'll probably find out a lot of shady information. Because she's doing, when somebody has to hold on to something that is paper bound forever and ever, and bring it up. She's at a new job. She's at a new place. And we can't even get to know her. There's nothing. We don't know nothing about her. We don't know that we don't know if she's nice, if she's sweet, if she's caring, does she have empathy for others? All we hear is her degrees and chiming in and telling people that they can't sit at the table. Like, miss me. What's up, Witch Hazel? What's going on? She just does way too much, which is just too much. So it is what it is. And so even Robin was like, oh my God, the degrees again. Please make it stop. Make it stop. Please make it stop. Robin is like, please make this shit stop. Like, she's bringing about the degrees again. I was like, she goes, well, I'm this type of doctor. I got that. I'm like, girl, come on. So we have that situation, and she ain't gonna stop. She's gonna keep going. And she's gonna keep going. And then Giselle and Karen gets in it because of Candace is like, so that Jamal situation. Karen jumped in, which Karen was lying. Karen jumped in, was like, well, I was saying it for you to watch out. Well, Karen, you should have said that. You should have said, well, you know what, I'm questioning you about your relationship with Jamal because I want you to be careful. I want you to be safe. But Karen felt like asking her them questions was basically saying that we know that was a lie, because Karen was on Watch What Happens Live, and she said that she was messing with Giselle to get at Giselle because Giselle is judging everybody. Oh, see, look at Wendy. Look what she got on. She got on a half top. Why are you covering your belly button? Why did she have on that outfit? What is she giving, a stripper tease? She's giving us the dollar store on the stage and 1 hour tease. What does Wendy got on? Do you see? I didn't even see that. Y'all. So Karen and Giselle are getting into the situation. And so, Karen is like, basically, I don't open up and I don't talk about my relationship. I'm very guarded because of things that happened in the past. You think I'm going to open up and share with Satan? And Giselle's like, you gonna call me Satan? Like, what's up? And Karen is basically like, we don't see Jamal. Does Jamal exist? And basically, she's going in like, Karen is like, so where's Jamal? He's never around. And basically, like, what's good? And so Giselle's like, why you in my business? Why you in my business? And Giselle was like, what? You didn't come off to me like you cared about my sister. She was like, I was just basically trying to tell you to watch out and pay attention. And then Karen goes in like, where is Jamal? He ain't here. And so Jamal calls in the perfect time. And then Giselle shows everybody, look at Jamal. And then Karen says, we want to know if you're in a relationship and not a relationship in the phone. So basically Karen is saying, Giselle, your relationship is in the phone. You have a phone relationship. Basically, Karen is saying that Giselle has the same relationship that Sheree was having on Real Housewives of Atlanta when she returns and her boyfriend was locked up. This is the type of relationship Giselle is having. So I was like, Lord, have mercy. So it is what it is, Lord. Giselle was saved by the day when she was showing Jamal a picture like, And what's her name? Candace was over there laughing when Candace repeated what Karen said and was like, oh, relationship in the phone. I was like, no, she did. She said, I was like, Lord, she said relationship in the phone. Like, boy, Wendy is a mess. Wendy is too much, y'all. I don't know how they do. I wouldn't be able to put up with Miss Wendy at all. Wendy would have to go. Wendy would be dismissed all day, every day. For real, for real. Oh my goodness, she is a mess. Giselle got it today, baby. This shit's a trip. Yes, sir. So, yep, that is the situation. I was just like, It's gonna be ridiculous. 1 second, my peeps. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Witch Hazel. What's up? What's going on? So if anybody want to call in and tell me what you think about the situation of the show, and Karen calling out Giselle and Wendy still talking about her degrees. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. I'm just like, Karen, that's the only likable person. Really, this so far. To be honest, so far. Okay, who am I missing? I gotta go buy some more. I gotta go buy some more Witch Hazel. You know that? I gotta buy some more Witch Hazel. Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's your thoughts?
Hey. You cracking me up. I'm just looking at these pictures of Wendy, all her facial expressions. I'm like, her facial expressions alone are too much. I'm like, all these different facial expressions. Oh my goodness. She and her degrees. I mean, how many times is she gonna bring that up? Like, really? Like, this is only your first season, and it's like you tired. You gonna be tired through and delayed if you can't talk about nothing else. I mean, come on. I mean, what have you even used any of those degrees to get a job? Have you used any of those degrees? All that hard work you talk about you put in, and you ain't even got no job in those fields. I mean, like you said, she a part-time professor. I'm like, come on, you need to be having at least one or two jobs with them degrees, and you should have some money.
Nope.
For real. I mean, the way she talks, should nobody be living? She should be one of the wealthiest women on the show. All the stuff that she doing. She poor thing.
It's a mess.
Looking at her regular expressions now. Oh my goodness, she is just all over the place. I ain't never seen no woman act like her, always butting into people's business, and it's like, get you some business. We still don't know a lot about her at all. And I think this is like the 15th episode.
And you know what? I don't even want to know shit about that.
No personality. Like you said, the producers might bring her back.
They are, because they're in love with her. This guy wrote a 7-page letter about Wendy and how much he loves her and everything that she brings. I was like, what is he talking about? Is he watching the same show? And everybody under the comments was like, is he watching the same show? I'm going to put it on my community wall. Like, is he watching the same show we watching, baby? Like, come on.
Oh my goodness. It's like people, you know what? People probably laughing at her and making fun of her. That's probably that's why the producers, like, she remind me of Lonnie Love a little bit, when she been talking, like you said, how she putting down our people and talking about us like dogs and degrading us. I bet you she gonna be the new Giselle as far as being a producer's dream.
No, yeah, that's what he said. He said that Wendy is the dream. She's so educated, she's so this, and she brings so much to the table, and she makes the show respectable. He was saying all this shit about Wendy, man. I was like, we gonna see her for a long time. It's gonna be it. Well,
she gonna be their sister slave. That's what she gonna be. And they gonna be laughing at her and talking about her behind her back. They gonna make so much money off of her. She probably ain't gonna make $1 million. Well, she might make a few millions, but she ain't gonna be as rich. But she ain't gonna be NeNe Leakes or Candy Burr is rich. I tell you that.
The facts is, these OGs that have been on the show, they're not doing what they're supposed to. They're supposed to sit Wendy down. They haven't set Wendy down. They let Wendy ride all over the place, and she might ride into their position. So they better watch themselves, because Wendy don't care for none of them like that. She is trying to get on, put on, because this job is going to save her and save, the payments that she needs to make monthly.
Yeah, and Robin, I like the fact that Robin, started a little bit. She took a baby step by breaking out of Giselle's shadow tonight a little bit. She needs to do that more, though, because, like you say, Giselle be saying little shady things and stuff about her and doing little shady things at her event. And I'm like, Robin, you don't catch this? You don't see this? Are you that far up that woman's skirt? Are you so much of a follower that you can't, and so blinded by this lady that you see that you ain't really her, that you're not really her friend like that? Like, for real, it's like, you need to be checking this lady a little more. But I like how Karen getting in her butt, though. Like I said last time, somebody needs to get in her butt. Maybe if Karen keep getting in her butt, eventually some of the other ladies will too.
Karen didn't even want to be bothered with her. Karen didn't even want to have no arguments with her. Karen was like, come on, again? And Karen apologized again. Like, she ain't letting it go. You know why? She ain't letting it go because that's all she got is her degrees. Other than that, she does not know who she is. She doesn't have a identity outside of her degrees, and that's why it hurts so bad, because if you got 4 degrees, ain't nobody with 0 degrees can tell you anything, can make you that upset and make you that mad and make you keep going on and on. So that tells you her personality really sucks, and she doesn't have a happy marriage. She's not a happy woman. She's not a happy person at all, unless you bowing down to her. And that's what her husband is actually doing, and he has no other choice to do, because he don't got a family to come to run home to. He don't got that no more.
It's like she's a lost cause. I mean, she gonna be a lost cause outside that show. But like you said, she gonna steal Robin and Giselle and maybe not Karen's spot, but she might steal those other 2 ladies' spot.
Robin's spot, because Robin don't really got nothing going on. Robin, you better watch yourself.
I know. Stand up to Giselle some more. That's what you need to do. Question her a little bit more. And I bet you Giselle will be on the island, a lone island by herself. I'm telling you, because they let her, except for Karen. I'm glad that Karen's stepping up to her this season, because a lot of them other ladies, they let her get away with so much stuff. And it's like Jamal, I don't think Jamal really want her like that. I don't think he really cared for her like that.
And everybody sees it.
And it's like, look at him, though. He ain't even that good looking. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a hot mess on crack. That's what he looked like.
But what he has is that he can sing, and he has a preacher's voice. And most black people grew up with religion or being in a church. So when he get a woman and he start talking that God stuff, I'm telling you, the panties are going to fly. They have been flying, and that's why he got so many baby mamas. So that's what gets the women, as the way that he can use them words and them scriptures and put it to use in a poem when he's talking to you. But yes, he is not cute.
Yeah. Hopefully these women will somehow wake up and smell the coffee and sit and realize there's some better looking men in the world. But at least he ain't like John Gray. You know, he might be a John Gray if he don't watch himself.
Okay, we have Miss says Candace will not be returning to the next season. Like, for real? She's not coming back? Damn.
I heard that too.
She's probably not gonna come back, but damn, Candace, why? You got all that mouth. Don't run from Monique, baby. Stand in your ish. But when she comes back, she's not gonna have any friends. Because she basically told the tea on all of them, so that's probably why she's not coming back.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about Candace. Like she talks so much. This, especially and it started about all them old tweets from 10 years ago. Like, you know, when them tweets came back on her, I'm like, dang, no wonder why she got so much mouth. Because didn't nobody check her in the past when she was talking all that crap. Now people calling her out on her stuff, and it's like, Candace, you need to, now that the show is over, or like the filming is over, you really need to think before you speak. I mean, think about it. She done got exposed quite a bit this year. For real. And
damn, Candace, don't run. Why you running, girl? You got all that mouth. You were talking shit on this episode. Why run? Come through. Let them all be your enemies. Come through. Show how tough you are, how smart you are, how witty you are, how charismatic you are. Why you running, Candace? Damn, Candace. Now that looks bad. You get beat up on one season, the next season you don't return. You should stay. You should stay, girl.
Yeah, she got stuff that she could bring to that show, like try to get Chris to get involved with them kids. So she can try to be there, you know, so she could be their stepmama. Plus, she could, you know, have a singing career, work on her singing. And then think about it, if she's smart, she'll see that Karen and Giselle, you know, she could see that they somehow, some way set it up so her and Monique could have drama. You know, I think her and Monique, you know, can make up. It's not impossible. But it's going to take a long time. But shoot, if she make up with Monique, she'll have some backup. For real, with them ladies. Because I'm sure if she apologized to her or whatever, Monique will apologize and she'll have her back. Just like she got Ashley's back. See, Candace, baby girl, don't know how to play the game like Ashley. See, leave Ashley. She might cry here and there and shed her tears, but deep down inside, she been here for 5 seasons for a reason. She been there for a reason. And then Michael playing himself. He think he playing her, which he kind of is, but I think the joke gonna be on him when she decides to leave him, whenever that be, and take the babies with her and the money. And I look forward to that. I think that he needs to learn a lesson. And I think that'll be the biggest lesson he'll learn in his life. Then ain't nobody gonna want him if he ain't got no money. His time gonna come if she leave him.
Wow.
And then Monique, you know, they talk about her so much, but she, like you said, I think she getting the NeNe treatment. You know, they kind of punishing her a little bit by not showing her in so many episodes.
I know. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call, Ralph. Norris. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I just did a video earlier tonight.
All right. We'll check that. We'll check your new video out. Please, guys, go check out Norris Tony new video on his YouTube channel. Show him some love. Thank you so much, Tony. You're a hell of fun.
Yeah, you too. And Michael shared the video. But anyway, thank you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay. I like the video.
Thank you so much, Norris Tony. Peace and love, baby. So we got to hear about New Birth. New Birth want him out? Oh, Lord have mercy. They want him gone? So maybe he'll become a recurring cast member next season. Is Jamal going to be at the reunion? Giselle, is Jamal going to be at the reunion? Giselle. Yes, Ralph, but they are going to run off also. Happy Days, the joke's going to be on him because he's going to... Oh, Lord. Lord, happy days. Ooh wee. New birth want him gone, baby. What is going on?
Yeah, it's Felicia Butler from Mississippi.
Hey, what's up, Felicia Butler? What's good with you?
Hey, I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there, baby.
Yeah, here go my thoughts and my opinions of the show. I am so glad that somebody had called Giselle out about Jamal. Everybody know their relationship fake.
It seems Robin do too.
Oh, when I was talking about Newbird, I read an article about Newbird. He making Newbird losing money.
Woo!
And people not going to Newbird like they used to do. And you know, when they lose money in them churches, that means your butt finna go out that door.
Oh, yep. Pocketbooks are leaving.
And I don't know why she being so defensive about Jamal. How you gonna forgive a man about cheating on you, had multiple children on you, and then you can't forgive Monique? What about the girl power? Believe me with that one.
That's what they do. They talk about girl power, but we see that they don't believe in sisterly love, because if anything, at this time with everything going on in society, this is a time, not even because this was filmed before, but they know that she could possibly be facing time, and they know she's distraught about the situation and losing her job, just like none of them want to lose their job either. That's when you call her out on it and give her some time. Like, at first, they wanted to see Monique cry and be so apologetic. She at that time, she wasn't there. But now she's telling them that she's there. So they just basically ignoring her and her situation and don't even care. But yet, their husbands cheat, and have babies, and they're okay.
But I asked Dan and him to be people mess up. In case I got an altercation with my best friend, me and her best friend over 20 years. I'm not going to be remorseful right then and there. It's going to be like weeks or months later. Yeah, I'm going to be remorseful, and I had that engine pumping like she got done 5 days later. No, I ain't ready to forgive her.
Nope.
And then my guy, Wendy, I didn't went to the liquor store last night because I had took a nap, and the time I got up, it was after 10 o'clock. I'm so tired of that lady talk about her degrees. I'm not knocking her about her degrees, but why everything you have to talk about your freaking degrees? Give us a break.
I know. Please, Lord, help us. Talk about something else.
Look, your hair looking like showing up and Save the Last Dragon. Please do something with that hair.
Save the Last Dragon.
Enough hair. Wear your natural hair, because that 1997 wig look like a Brillo pad.
Facts. 1997. Facts.
And I'm natural. I know my hair feel like a Brillo pad someday, but it's my hair. But that wig, you supposed to be A1, but I forgot you ain't got no money.
Yep. She needs to go back to school and get her cosmetology license, her hairdressing license, and then it'll be good.
And after I got through the hearing, Norris told about Candace, allegedly Candace not coming back the next season. Why you want to run that for us? You talked all that smack about everybody else. You went death on the Black Social Night, and she died a couple of days ago. You don't do no stuff like that. You got to be careful.
So we got Candace. Candace ain't coming back. Candace, why you running, girl? Stay in your ish. This is how you become a woman. This is how you become an adult. You know, deal with the punches. Deal with it. Come through. I feel like I was hurt. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. But maybe that comment that she said about the LGBTQIA community has really got them over there Bravo upset. That could be why she's not coming back.
A lot of them on Bravo.
So.
And then you was death on that Black Socialite Bravo. You a bad person. That's one thing I ain't not gonna never do with death on no bad.
Yep. Nope, never do nothing like that. So they're saying that the church is losing money, and Giselle is being mean to Jamal Bryant's baby mamas. And, you know, that's what Major said. You're exactly right. People going in. Okay, someone said that. That she's going in.
She a female dog. I'm sorry. A lot of people do not like that. That woman's so tacky. I don't like her personality because you could be in everybody else's business, but it comes down to you tacky Giselle. Oh, you want to be hush hush. Oh, don't talk about him because it's fake. And then while they all at Ashley business, Ashley's going through postpartum depression. And she calling Michael. Yeah, he probably went to the store and got him a thing for Pamper.
Oh, they're saying Candace is fired. That's the word in the chat, that Candace got fired. I was corrected. She ain't running. She got fired. Ooh.
Well, just like my mama say, your mouth can overload your tail, and her mouth overload her tail, and Bobo say bye-bye. Especially Annie Cohen. You know Annie Cohen don't like nobody say nothing about the LGBTQITS community at all.
Nope, not at all, because he gets up in a roar.
Sure do. And then Wendy always got to insert herself in everybody's conversation. And I was so glad that Karen was so unbothered.
I know. She's like, come on, lady. You looking for attention. Karen realized this lady's looking for attention. She got nothing to her. Karen was just like, yo, listen, okay? She didn't even respond. And then Wendy was like, I'm buttoning it up. And it's closed. I'm zipping it up. And everybody was looking at Karen like, okay. I'm looking at Wendy like, okay, fine. And then before the next scene began, I want to talk about what Karen said about my degrees. And Karen said to her, I thought you buttoned it up. She goes, well, I'm going to unbutton it. Like, come on, girl. You ain't scaring nobody. Nobody cares.
And the only reason she don't want to say anything about her stepdad, allegedly. This something one I read off a comment off a YouTube video, allegedly.
I know. Don't say what he did. Don't say what he did. Say he's a street pharmacist.
He was a street pharmacist. I'm sorry. He was a street pharmacist. That's allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna say that he did.
Allegedly.
I say allegedly.
Allegedly.
And I know all type of street pharmacists. That's why she so hood. She ain't like one of these hood chicks that I grew up with, never had nothing.
Exactly.
I don't grow up in the hood, and I don't grow up in the suburbs. She remind me of these chicks. Oh, I got 4 degrees, I got this, I got that. But you gotta pay this $1,000 back. And I'm so glad that Robin got out of Giselle Poep.
I know.
I got a voice. Oh, we don't see Jamal. And then she feels some type of way about Robin. Talking about supposed to have her back. But Robin supposed to be your friend. Your friend supposed to tell you good, bad, or indifferent. And you can't take that. She ain't really your friend.
Exactly.
Y'all just do that for the show.
Robin better do something. She's getting boring. So she need to step up and have an opinion. Say something, because right now she got Wendy outshining her on everything.
So, you been on this show for 5 seasons. Come on, Robin. Robin, she alright when she out of Giselle Poep. But when she out of Giselle Poep, everything Giselle said, oh, it's cold outside. Oh, I need to go get a jacket.
Facts.
Nah, Giselle needed that reading. I can't wait for the reunion. I want these girls read Giselle for everything she worked. She don't think she gonna have a bad season. Baby, it's gonna come.
Yep, that was funny.
Bad season.
Major, that was funny when Karen said Jamal lives in Giselle's phone. She said, he ain't proud of you? Your man ain't proud of you? I was like, Lord.
Well, she telling the truth. If you with a real man proud with you.
Exactly.
He's not your man. I've been in a relationship for 10 years. My man proud of me. My man tell me when I'm wrong. My man tell me when I'm right. My man gonna tell me when I'm indifferent. But ain't no relationship perfect. Don't be showing up all for the show so you get back with your preliminary ex-husband. He still gonna continue doing what he doing. He still gonna get the money out these churches, so they gonna end up kicking his butt out of New Birth. So he would go to another church in Atlanta so they could kick his butt out of there. He probably go back to Baltimore. They might not. He ran out of there because people already know how he's about.
Yep. And he's gonna have to get on that show. Once he gets on the show, he become a full-time cast member. It'll be all good because we'll see what happens with Jamal, baby. Jamal, why can't the church prosper with him? Allegedly,
because I listened to a couple. I listened to a couple of his sermons before. He's a good preacher.
He is. I'll give him that.
But his organization, the doing things in the church is not right. When a person's soul is not right, being a member of your church, they will go somewhere else.
Yep, that's true. They'll go somewhere else. Especially with this. Go ahead.
Sister Bula. Shoot.
The pocketbooks can't be leaving. The old heads in the church that have been there, they make the decision, okay, this ain't working. When the money starts to go down, what he can say in his defense is the pandemic. But then he partnership with Kanye West, and some money was kind of like messed up, or people was upset with him because he was working with Kanye West, and Kanye West made these statements. There's been a whole lot of going on where people of the community are not happy with Jamal. Allegedly.
Allegedly, it show you right there. He been with Kanye. His marbles not straight. Cause you know Kanye bipolar.
One thing, if the women in the church don't rock with Kanye West, then you shouldn't. And then something happened where they had all these churches come to, Kanye West thing. That when he was doing his church sermon, I don't know if Jamal was involved in it. But when they went there, they were supposed to get served food. They were supposed to get a fine dining of breakfast food, and they got literally nothing on the plate. And that was a big deal too.
Oh, I seen they got like 2 sausage link in a pancake.
Yep.
To the Dollar General and got you the microwave 2 sausages in a pancake. I could have paid them $200.
Yep, and they was charging like $900, $1,000, and the church was really upset. But I can't remember if Jamal partnership with him on that. But I know they got all them churches to go and pay them fees to get there.
But no, child. If I want to go to Jamal church, I might well have church at my house.
Exactly.
I listen to
Exactly. Put the church on a call. You know what? I seen a commercial the other day. You guys know who Peter Popoff is?
Yeah.
Oh God, I see the commercial with him. This shit was hilarious. Come and get your miracle water.
I know, right? It's just crazy how these pastors do these churches. That's why I stick to one church every time. I live in Hattiesburg, but I watch church online. But when I go to McComb, Mississippi, I go to the church I've been going to off and on ever since I was a kid. That's my family church. We don't change. That's not second pastor, but at the same time, we feel comfortable at the church.
Exactly.
He's not getting us for our money.
Exactly. And that's what happens when people start coming and the sisters started talking at the church, then there's a problem.
Yeah, them old sisters gonna talk. Them old sisters gonna talk about him like a DOG. Said that we could go, forget New Birth, we'll go to somewhere else.
And that money's low.
Nobody do not like Zeuse. That's why the only reason they going somewhere else, because like I said last week, they don't want the sugar to sugar honey iced tea. When they got Jamal in this booth.
Exactly. Facts. Damn, the people at the church don't like Giselle. That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's why I call her the last lady. I don't call her the first lady. I call her the last lady.
I saw you in the comments say last lady. So, does that mean that I wonder if Jamal is coming to the reunion?
Nope, I don't believe so. That's my opinion.
If he don't come to the reunion, your relationship is fake. It is fake anyway, but if he don't come to the reunion, that gives Karen every right to say, and everybody else to say what they want to say if he don't come to the reunion. Because if Michael Darby can come to the reunion, Jamal can come to the reunion.
And Michael come with the reunion with the pins and all. See, right there behind here, why Ray come with the pins and all. Sit behind here, why ain't no one come to the reunion. Even though him and Rob ain't together.
I know. You know, Juan is like, yo, Juan, when are you going to take control of the money, Juan? Why you keep letting Robin be in control of the money?
Because I guess he feels like as being a man, and he probably grew up in an old-fashioned way, let a woman control the money. No, it's 2020. I control my own money, and my boyfriend control his own money. If I mess up on my money, it's my fault. If he mess up on his, that's his fault.
It's a damn shame.
No, I won't let Robin control a chain pot book I got up in the house.
Amen. I know that's right. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate your phone call.
You're welcome, baby. I'll talk to you next week or whenever you be online while I'm not at work.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.
Yeah, God bless you too.
Oh, thank you, Felicia. Butler's in the building. Thank you, Norris Tony. Thank you, Felicia Butler. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. This week, we didn't have the new phone. Hopefully, by next week, we'll get the new phone. I've really been under the weather. And right now, I ordered a kegging machine, a kegging water machine. So I'm going to see, I got to, push the button on the kegging water machine, something to, to help me with these allergies, because these allergies is no joke. Like, oh my God, from the allergies to the sinuses, it is a mess, baby. But Jamal, come on, they don't want you at new birth, Jamal at new birth. Do they want him there or not? Like, what's going on? Well, they think maybe he wanted to work with him. I gotta read that article. Yup, I'm trying to tell you, that commercial with Peter Popoff is a mess. With the holy water, people's like, I just got $184,000 in the mail. I just received $54,000. Miracle water. Ralph said that's tap water. I was like, Lord, Peter Popoff is a mess. Oh, we gonna see if he's gonna come. Thank you so much. I have one. I have two, actually. I have two of them, and it's not working. It's killing me. So I got a kegging water machine. Hopefully that's supposed to help. The kegging water machine, drinking kegging water. Jamal thinks he is there to bring in new birth. Hey, what's going on, Miss T? Louisiana's in the building. What's up? What's your thoughts?
What's going on, girl?
What's going on, baby?
Child, not much. I just had to say, I realized how smooth Jamal was from that one car ride.
Oh, yep.
One car ride. He turned that whole conversation around. She could barely focus. She was about to run off the road. He had her rap. And he was talking real pimp smooth. He was real smooth. I was waiting on you. Well, this can be whatever. Well, yeah. And she really left that conversation thinking she had accomplished something.
Oh, I know.
Funny part.
And he just talked circles around her, gave her that dry hug, and was gone.
Mm-hmm. He did. I mean, he's like, I've been waiting on you. I didn't want to interfere in your world.
Yeah,
I was like,
he
Lord.
was real smooth. Then you can't assume. Why would I do that? And he was talking all smooth, and she was like, okay. Yeah, she was at a loss for words, about to run off the road. And then she even said it today, well, we got an understanding. Really, what's the understanding? What is it?
That he's going to do his thing, and she better wait from him on the side.
Ooh, well, he gonna be needing some money. I heard the church is not happy with him. Not at all. Not at all. But it's only a matter of time, because he ain't nothing changed. He's still doing the same old antics. And she ain't fooling nobody. I'm glad that they finally addressed that. And I'm glad Robin at least stuck to that, because it looked crazy. Like, it looks crazy. It really did. It looked real crazy. And that shows you what kind of type of friend. Until Robin realizes this friendship is not equal, it's going to be what it is. Because I guess Robin is okay with not really her reciprocating in the friendship. Maybe it's because it's been like that for so long. Robin's used to it. She's used to being put on the back burner. What, she been the fiance for how many? The live-in ex-wife. She's used to being put on the burner. So I can see that that's their relationship. Just like Karen can see Giselle for who she is, and just not having it. She was dead right. You talk about everybody, but we can't know one thing about Jamal, girl. You tried it. And my last question: did they ladies? I don't think they really like each other. Why does anybody not talk to Wendy about her whole situation from top to bottom? Why do we never say, girl, what's going on with that baby bang? What's that? Are we the only ones that see it? Or?
Because she's shading them by mentioning her degrees, and they ain't got nothing sitting at the table. That's why.
See, that's the thing. Her reads aren't reads. If I didn't want what you have, then I'm not jealous that you have it. So it's getting you nowhere. Say something that I want. Say if my perfume is Stallionaires. Oh, okay, yours stinks. Now I have an issue with you, but I don't want what you got. So I'm never gonna feel you can't win with that. Because I don't care. And clearly you care more. That's her mama. Her mama and then beating her to do work, and that's all she knows. There are real people who only know like how to just be in school. Like they don't know how to do anything else. It's like a forever student.
Forever student. Yep.
What do we do? And it's not our fault. Why do we have to take all these sacrifices? I'm sorry your father died. People do die. I'm sorry that happened to you. But don't use your pain as an excuse to belittle me. And I definitely did not tell you to get pregnant. Therefore, I have nothing to do with the 2 children that you had while writing that dissertation.
Exactly.
So you stop using that. And at any time, if it was too much, which clearly it was, you should have spoken up a long time ago. Now here you are, just trying to make it. Just want Karen to remember you. Please, Karen can never say she don't remember her. See, Wendy's been trying to get Karen's attention ever since the first episode, when she was like, we're on committees. You don't remember me? And ever since then, she's been on Karen.
I know. She's been on her.
And that was it. And Karen was like, I don't know her. In my Mariah Carey voice, I don't know her. So I think this is all just A, because she ain't got nothing else to talk about, and B, because she just really wants to be remembered. But she's going about it completely wrong. Like, we're talking about it again, girl? You tried it. You really tried it. And then you didn't say anything really new. You wouldn't even have had to associate that. She could have told that story and not even associated it with their situation. She could have just told the story, and we would have put it together.
Yeah, she wanted us to hear that story. And the sad thing about it is, it's like, damn, man, like, we don't care. Just stop. You're doing way too much.
I'm happy for you, but I don't care. I don't care. And you don't have common sense. That's the one degree you clearly forgot to pick up.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen with her. I mean, just going on and on. And then on top of that, she wants to pretend like she's better than so many different women. She's better than Monique. She's better than this. She's better. She got the air that she's better than everybody. And she doesn't want, to have them stereotypes. She was talking about Monique's stereotype. She's not invited to the table, but your stereotype, you are stereotyping black women that they can't let things go. They got to constantly argue, constantly throw something in somebody's face, and you can't stop an apology, and you're quick to anger, you're quick to yelling. You are fitting all the stereotypes that you said that Monique is doing. Only thing is Monique has got into altercation, and that was it. But all these other stereotypes, you are fitting every aspect of them, and you're not making us look good. You're not forgiving, you're not loving, you're mean-spirited, and you're ready to pop off and yell and scream and throw up in somebody's face that you better than them. Come on, you fit every negative stereotype of a black woman.
Exactly. That's the hypocrisy in it. That's why it's like, really? It's just like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, you really don't see, so you're projecting right now. You don't even see it. Bless your heart. Bless your sweetheart. But at the same time, they could shut her down. Girl, shut up. Like, we're over it. We're so over it. Just shh.
I know. He's like, and we're going to have to, she's going to be here to stay because the production and the producers are bigging her up and want her to stay. And they say that she brings so much to the show. She's dynamic. She's educated. There's so much different aspects to her. She's so dynamic. And he was just going on. And then he got to Robin. He was like, I don't know. So I don't know. Robin better watch out.
Robin need to watch out, period. Because you've been on this show way too long to not have anything going on except all your problems. Like, what? Yeah. We're glad. I think they might want to, maybe the only thing to save her is they want to see this wedding. Maybe, Bravo loves a good wedding. So that might save her for maybe one more season. But after that, I'm sure they'll be good on her. But, Bravo love a good wedding. That might happen. And Candace did do all of this to herself with the homophobic tweets and putting words on people's lives, but that's not cool. Candace has been wilding for a minute. Oh, and in the past, let's not forget that. Candace is just an overgrown child. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bravo was like, yeah, we're good. We're good. It's too much. It's just too much for her.
I know.
And Andy's not going to stand for no homophobic stuff. I heard that Phaedra had said some things, and that might be another reason she's getting stopped, too. So there was something she said, too, back in the day. So, I don't know. But that's not the way to stay on Bravo, I'll tell you that much.
When you get on these reality TV shows or you become famous, delete all your tweets. Because they will find them. Delete, 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 delete.
Right. Next. Call the next one in. Like, no, you're nobody special. But you do dress really cute. I will say that. And again, why does nobody else try to... You're not friends. Because ain't nobody trying to help anybody. I done came in there, girl, let me help you fix that bun, Ashley. It's cute, but let me help you. Let me help you be the best you can be. No? Nothing? Okay.
No, nothing. That bun, that dry bun, that dry
Giselle,
bang.
Nothing, Giselle. All this time, I'm like any episode down. Robin, you really aren't her friend. Any episode, well, Robin's just a step ahead, but anyway, any episode, nobody ever be like, girl, that headband was it. I'm like, just because it's Gucci or whatever does not mean it looks good or that you should wear it.
No, she should have had her hair down at least. It'd look like something normal. She had that thin ponytail begging for dear life.
Edge's like, no. That's what Wendy, that's what I said. Wendy does just too much. It's too many bundles. It's too many eyeshadows. It's too many eyebrows. Too many opinions. It's too many degrees. It's just too many. It's too many. Get it together. Because you look a hot one. Sad that Candace and Karen are the only two that consistently can bring it. Well, Monique can bring it too, but we don't see her. But sadly, Candace, the words that come out of Candace's mouth are ugly, but she's got fashion sense.
She can dress. She can dress. She can. Definitely. Mm-hmm. All right, Miss T from Louisiana, thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
No worries. Y'all have a good night.
You too as well. God bless.
All
All right. Till the next time. Bye-bye.
Next time. Amen. All right, guys, let's call it a night. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I do appreciate it. We're going to do, both episodes of Real Chance of Love, probably Monday or Tuesday. And then hopefully I'll be feeling better and then we can get back in the swing of things, baby. But I did see the cast of Real Housewives of Texas or whatever the name from. They look kind of weird. I don't know. I'm going to watch it and see what happens. But it's going to come on Wednesday. So it should be coming on this Wednesday. I'm going to try to watch it and see what's it all about. But they really don't look human. They really look like they put too much work in. It looks like, why does everybody want to look like the Kardashians? Like, it's not going to work. I mean, like, everyone does this. So many people try to, Salt Lake City. Yes, Salt Lake City. But they look like, they want to be the Kardashians. I just think like juiced up, big old lips, all types of filters in the chin and stuff. I was like, damn. So I'll watch one episode of it and see what it's like to see what's up with it. But they look weird as hell. Thank you so much, Mo. I appreciate it. They look weird. I don't know if it's my cup of tea. It might not be my cup of tea. So I'm going to check it out and see what is it about, what it's going to bring. But if anything, I'm going to be roasting. We're going to all be roasting. So watch the show. We're going to roast because it looks like it's going to be a roast. We'll see. Maybe they have something that is relatable. Maybe they might have the personalities. But we'll check out Salt Lake City, which is Wednesday. I'll come live Wednesday around the same time I come live for Real Housewives of Potomac and see what's up with it. And we'll see how it flows or whatever. And we'll see. Because we know Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming December 3rd. That'll be on. Hopefully, Real Housewives of Potomac will be wrapping up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Salt Lake City is a hot, boring mess. That's what it looks like, one of the shows that I would never watch. I would just, keep flipping the channel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to check it out and see because it's still part of the franchise. But, like, I don't want to watch the show and get mad. You know what I mean? Get mad because, we'll just check it out. We'll just see. We'll come through Wednesday. We'll check out the show. And you guys tell me what you think about it. Maybe we'll do 2 episodes, 3 episodes, and then from there we can decide, like, yo, we ain't watching this shit. Oh, sisters. The Kardashians go digging, getting out, sisters. I know. Like, even people with my melanin skin trying to look like the Kardashians. I mean, like, So we'll check it out and see if it's gonna be good. But it's just like sometimes when things look so plastic and so fake, it does a number on you, especially when you're watching other branches of the franchise and now you got this branch. So we'll see what it brings. We'll give it a shot. We'll do 3 episodes. Then you guys can vote whether you gonna come through and watch the shit or not. Excuse me. You also heard, yeah, she might have quit and she might have got fired, or it might have been mutual where they both decided to part ways. I don't think, like Monique said, Candace can't really handle that heat because Candace did get online and tell all the business. So, she's not going to be cool. Giselle and Robin are going to be messing with her. You know what I mean? They're going to bring the heat. And Wendy is cool with Candace, but, she's thinking about putting bread on her table. So if Candace got to get axed or she got to go against Candace, she will. She has no loyalty but to herself. And that's just the situation. So we'll check it out. I know, for real, Major. Facts. So money had to be coming somewhere. We know where the money was coming from. The pharmacist. For real, for real. Good night, everybody. Good night, Happy Days. Good night, LSW. Good night, Major. Good night, Hill. Good night, Mo. Good night, Norris Tony. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in, Miss T. Thank you for calling in, Felicia Butler. What's up, Happy Days? It's good to see you. My prayers are still with you and your family. Miss T. Linnell, my prayers are still with you and your family too as well. Miss Cameron, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Ralph, one love to Ralph. Thank you for coming through. Please go check out Ralph's YouTube channel. Please go check out Norris Tony YouTube channel. Mo, it's always a pleasure. On December 3rd, it's my birthday. Oh, hey, girl. Well, we're going to wish you early birthday too as well, baby. LSW is always good to see you. Major is always good to see you too as well. Ralph, we got Witch Hazel in the building. What's up, Witch Hazel, baby? Good to see you always. Happiness is always a pleasure. Elizabeth Hill. Who else? We got Major. We're going up and going up. I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for coming through. May peace be with you and your family. And you have joy and happiness in your heart. And have healing and wealth and prosperity and knowledge for you and I, baby. For real, for real. So you guys stay up, stay blessed, stay woke, stay watching your back. Hey, Jones, what's going on, baby? All right, if I missed you, I'm sorry, baby. If I missed you. Felicia Butler, I got you. Thank you for calling in. I think I got everybody. Mark, what's up? What's going on? Who else? I'm trying to make sure I don't forget none of you guys. Who else? We got Smith. Alrighty. Good night, my peeps, my peoples. Much love to each and every one of you. Have a blessed week because we have already started off. It is Monday. Over here where I'm from, we have a curfew now. We have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. because the number of COVID has increased. So therefore, we're going on lockdown, a little lockdown. We're going on a little lockdown over here. Good night. Did I miss Cassandra? What's up, Cassandra? How you doing? Everybody be safe and watch your back, baby. Be safe and be careful. Oh yeah, that's right. Allegedly we have a new president. So we'll see at the inauguration who's actually gonna be in the house. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth Hill. Thank you. Good night. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Much love. Wendy, get your edges done. Wendy, get your edges done. Good night, Witch Hazel. Thank you so much. I gotta go to the store and get some Witch Hazel. Hey, Lauren, number one. What's going on? Good night. In my allergies, I'm just like, oh.